Hello everybody, welcome back to Bio on the Road. It's episode 50, I think. I expect. I wish I had prepared something for this glorious occasion of 50 episodes of driving along with me. Well, I suppose that'll have to do. Anyway, weather is grim, it has rained already, and it looks like it might rain any minute again. Furthermore, it's Thursday, so you can already guess my stops for the day. 10 bonus points if you can guess them all. And with those 10 bonus points, you can get a +1 on your comment. That is all. Yep. That is all. Busy day ahead of me. Got a lot of stuff to take care of today. Anyway, oh, this is convenient. There we go. Ew. Yep, here comes rain. Alright. Nothing too big. Luckily. Yeah, we'll have to go outside for a prolonged time. That being like 20 minutes-ish. Depends on where I can park on my next stop. Not this one. I'm usually capable of parking quite close to where I need to be, so that's nice. Alrighty then. Wouldn't it be great if something amazing happened during this episode? You've seen two cars bang into each other and parts flying everywhere, but nobody actually being injured, but the entire road blocked with burning car parts, and yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen either. But still, we have our hopes and dreams. Stop number 1. You got this one right? Alright, and you're a third of the way there to getting that like on your comment. See you in a bit. That takes care of one. On to the next. Great. It's not raining yet, so I'm guessing Smart Thing will be going to the market next. And again, the weather can change pretty darn rapidly here. Let's make a detour. Yeah, sure. All those bottles. Don't know if I ever took you down this road, but I got some good memories of it. Hell, we do. A lot of strange people living here. Whoa. On the left used to be a big wall. Now that wall is gone. Huh. Well, at least the end of it still looks roughly the same, except for this giant house that wasn't here. There's actually 2 houses of it. Right, well, interesting. I can probably squeeze through here, right? Yeah, I can. Of course I can. Ah, good times, good times. Yeah, alright. Moving on. Past the nostalgia. That was a good part of my childhood. Man. Um, Sorry for the silence, but, you know. Like I said, I didn't prepare anything, even though I knew I was going on the road. And I was going to record. I'm usually good at improv. The problem is it seldom will make sense. As in, I can spin you a tale of a rabid dog that's loose in our neighborhood, but it's not true. So, you know. They call him Steve. And you can hear him late at night, howling for little children who he can then infect with rabies. It has gotten this bad that people are asked to carry sticks with them if they do need to go out once the sun has set. People say his owner died, hanged himself, and the dog never was able of coping with it. Now he roams the streets at night, wandering for his lost owner, and fighting everyone he can find, to find someone to blame for what has happened. It's a big black one, of course. Scary dogs are always big and black. I haven't seen him myself yet, though I do got a big stick with me in case I need to go out. Where am I going with this? And by this I mean the road. I can keep on knitting onto the story ad infinitum, I'm assuming. Which I might do, just keep in mind this is all fake. Or isn't it? Yeah. The story goes that, wait, what? Don't mind me, I'm not confused about most of it. I was looking at something I'm like, yeah, okay, that's that. Anyway, yes, his owner used to be, kindergarten. So the dog used to be good with kids. I'm assuming that partly will have to have been, in between quotes, beaten into him, as in not to, attack little kids. I'm guessing now that his owner is gone, he, no longer gets corrected for that, and he thinks he might get his attention if he does the thing he was never supposed to or never was allowed to do. The problem is when you go out with a bunch in order to capture you, naturally never see him. Though occasionally they do hear the howls, but following up on those usually ends to nothing happening. With winter coming, it's going to be a bigger problem because, you know, it can be dark already when people come home from work and stuff like that. We usually don't travel in groups, so, you know, we might get a spike in attacks then. Either that or don't go out with your bike, just take your car for safety reasons. I don't know, I think one day it'll have to end, right? Whether or not, eventually the dog will probably pass away. And a small note will be in the newspaper saying that Steve has finally kicked it. Which will be great news for the neighborhood. It's odd because, you know, he never actually leaves our neighborhood. Well, there at least aren't any reports on him roaming outside of his hunting grounds, I shall call them, other than my neighborhood, but maybe it's a territorial thing or something. Maybe he doesn't want to be separated from his former home, which is now abandoned. No one gets near it for, you know, possibility of dog attacks. Well, we're gonna this story on hiatus, I'm gonna start looking for a parking spot. Yes, I think it would be a most brilliant idea. The carny crap is gone, so we should be able to find one rather quickly. Not here, no. Okay. I could have stood there. Shite. Well, with a bit of luck, I'll find a parking spot. In the pit. Not of doom, just your average pit of despair and lack of hopes and dreams. We'll see. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of people right now thinking the same thing, which isn't going to help my cause anymore. I think it's not going to pan out for me greatly. I can stand here. Oh, alright. Plenty of room. No complaints from me anymore. I'm shutting up. Alright, yep, okay. Just squeeze it in. Nothing needs to break. Alright. Go. Welcome to the pit of doom and despair. I'm off to the market. Careful. Careful. Don't want to. Okay. And we're good. Sweet. Alright, well that's our little trip down the pit of despair. Excuse me, doom and despair. Carry on with our little made-up story, huh? So yeah, I told you about the fact that his owner was a kindergarten teacher, but I never got to the point to where, more likely why, he hanged himself. Now, like I said, the dude was a kindergarten teacher, right? And he took his dog with him to his kindergarten. It is stated that pets are good for kids, not just for their mental health, but apparently it also helps them build up an immune system. I don't know how much of that is true, but in any case, yeah, the dog roamed free because he was learned not to attack kids or anything. And at one moment during playtime, one of the little kids, in between quotes, attacked the teacher, going like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you," and the owner acted like, "Oh, don't get me," and, well, apparently the dog's instincts kicked in, and he wanted to defend his owner, thinking the attack was real, and he took a nip at one of the kids. No one got seriously hurt, but kid got bitten. Nothing too major, no blood or anything, but there were some scrapes and bruises, just scrapes actually. Which obviously led to some issues. So the man got to choose between his dog or his job. He ended up picking his dog. But I mean, either the dog died or he resigned his job. I don't know why he just couldn't leave the dog at home, but that's not up to me, is it? Yeah, so he thought it would have been easy getting another job. There's a good amount of schools pretty close near us. But with social media and stuff like that, his name got tarnished quite heavily, so rumors going around that his dog bit kids and whatever. You know how social media can be, and life got rough for him, and apparently eventually he couldn't handle it anymore and hanged himself. Sad story and all that, and that's how the whole thing began, isn't it? Well, okay, just find a parking spot here. Will do. Nice. Here's another pro tip for this kind of parking lots: never park behind someone who is faced like the one in front of me. That is with the back of his car to the middle of the parking spot. Why? Well, because when they're done, when they're done with their groceries, they need to get in here with their carts, and they probably won't fear hitting other people's cars with their carts. Pro tip. Anyway, see you when I get back. Well, I think that's going to be it for the story. There's a bit of my improv. Whether it made sense or not, I'll leave up to you. Just keep in mind, it is not true. None of it is real. Well, someone did hang himself in our neighborhood, but no rabid dogs on the loose because of it. Just a bit of a stink. Okay, that wasn't necessary at all, was it? Anyway, I think I might start doing this more often. Probably gonna make sure there aren't as many silences. Just tip up a fake story, and I'll be sure to say when it's fake, because I don't want people questioning my credibility. I'm not a man to lie. At least not against my own viewers. But yeah. Apparently doing improv is good for the mind, so, you know. Not only am I getting shit done by driving places, I'm also getting recordings done. You guys get to hear some stories, and I'm training my brain with improv. Win, 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 win. Win, win. Just realized I had a whole bunch of empty bottles with me for recycling. They weren't all empty. No, they weren't. Now my entire hand is sticky and smelling of a bouquet of old soda, beer, and what might be a hint of tomato sauce. It's brilliant. Really good show. Really good show. Anyway, yeah. Guess I did manage to do something special for the 50th episode, being story time. Yay! Anyway. As it might be just in time for the rain. Couldn't wait 5 more minutes. By then I would have been inside the comforts of my own home. But no. Still, could be worse. My car could explode, for example. And everything went black. Well, that would be cool, right? Luckily, my negative fortune telling isn't as strong as it is when I'm playing FTL. Because there, I'm a great one with that. Anywho. I think you know what's coming next. Yep, me ending the episode. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you're still enjoying the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, and or subbing if you haven't already. Feel free to talk in the comment section below about stuff. Any stuff. Not to be mistaken with a friend of the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.